working on medial epicondylitis, otherwise known as golfer's elbow in the elbow. So it's just literally on the medial side of the elbow here, and it can just be pain, tenderness and inflammation just of the tendons, muscles and bones on the inside of the elbow there, and that can just be a result of overuse, just wear and tear of the elbow. And we're just going to do a few exercises then to focus on that. So because what it mainly affects is just the grasping of the wrist and just movement in the wrist itself, especially flexion. So the first one is the easiest one you can start off with, is just literally getting a ball or something in your hand that you can squeeze, just working on that grip strength. So you're literally just going to be squeezing it, making sure you've no pain or uncomfort doing it, and just squeezing it, and that's literally it. And then the next one then is just a nice stretch for the wrist itself then, so you're just going to be extending the wrist as far as you can, and then just over pressing that with the hand. You can just hold that for a few seconds, and then we're just going to be bringing it back towards us then. And you can just put your elbow on your knee just to stop the movement coming from the elbow, so you're not going up like that, it's just going through the wrist. And then you can just over press that with your hand again. And then the other one you have then is just literally flexion extension. You're just moving it through the range without actually putting a stretch on it. You feel a small bit of a stretch but not too much. And then if you want to make that harder, then again you can just get a small weight, and just having the elbow on the knee again just stops all the movement coming up through the shoulder and the bicep. And then you're literally just flexing and extending at the wrist. Nice slow control, making sure if you have a weight that it's not pulling you down into extension, that you're able to control that going up and down. And then next we're just going to do pronation supination, which is basically just rotating the wrist. So again, you can just try and control that at the elbow by leaving it on your knee, and then you're just literally going to be turning the wrist inwards and then coming back. Just going as far as you can, keeping that movement nice and controlled, making sure you have no pain or discomfort. And then again, if you want to make that harder, you just get the weight, and you're literally just rotating as far as you can. Just pronate it, and then supinate it. Nice slow control, making sure you've control of the weight at all times. And then the last one then is literally just, so it's going to kind of be like your bicep curl. So you're literally just going to be doing flexion and extension at the elbow. Just want to try and get through that full range as close to as you can. You can just start off high, even if you just get a water bottle or something, you don't need to wait for it. Just anything you have at home. Water bottle will do grand once there's a bit of water in it. And again, you can just make that harder by just getting bigger bottles or anything you have in the house that you can just progress the weight up through. And you're just going nice and controlled through that movement. And that's it.